Welcome back to Front Lines. This is our first episode where we are going to be covering a map. And this episode we're looking at the Rebel Depot map. And if you missed it, go ahead and also check out our last video, which is on our first blaster, the E11 blaster. Because I think that blaster and this map go very well together regardless of the mode that you're playing. Which I think Josiah and I are both playing cargo for here. Whoa, that was tragic. Yeah, so this is the Rebel Depot map. And Josiah, how are you right now? I don't care about the day, just right now. How are you?
Right now, I am fantastic.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And I think you're about to do something awesome right here, actually.
I hope so. Otherwise, this is pretty embarrassing.
But while you're doing something awesome, what do you think about the Rebel Depot map?
Overall, it is my favorite map on the entire game. Has been since day one. It's simple. I mean, there's basically, two sides in the middle. There's nothing to it, no underground layers and caves to go through, and it's not too big, it's not too small. It's the perfect map for me, especially with cargo. Which is my favorite mode, which I play all the time. A lot of time whenever I open up Battlefront, I'll specifically search for cargo on Rebel Depot to start off. I don't know if you've ever done that, but I do that all the time.
No, yeah, it sounds pretty similar to me because cargo is my favorite mode of the main game. The DLCs, that's a whole other thing, really. But the game itself, cargo is my favorite mode, and Rebel Depot is my favorite map as well. So when you put the two together, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, perfect combination.
Yeah. So, and you're right, because it's got the two sides. It's got the tunnel elements the tunnel element on the one side. Oh yeah, this is the best respawn ever. Check this out. Respawn, and there I'm going.
Wow.
I know. Perfect spot, game. Thanks for that. And now I'm running away. But anyway, I do a comeback though. I'm proud of this. I mean, it's not my proudest moment, but I did it. Yeah, you've got the tunnels here on this side. You've got the open area with the Falcon, which you can get on top of. You've got the open area on the other side, the little areas where the cargo is. It's a well laid out map, and you can get up here and do some defending as well. Yeah, there are really two ways to play. If you're doing cargo on Rebel Depot, there are two ways to play. You can either do where you defend your cargo or where you attack to go get theirs. And I think for this video, I'm doing a lot of defending in this area because the team I was playing against was very good, and the team I had was not too fantastic, so I was doing my best to do some defense. But yeah, there's that. And there is, sun's peeking through the wall there, there is a way, as you may have seen, some people have discovered a glitch to get on top of the map and go down. I'm just going to tell you right now, we're not going to go into that because a lot of people don't see that as fair game. And whether you do or not, we're just going to kind of not go into that right now. But that guy, I don't think he did that. I think he just got caught on the ledge. That little
I think in
Rhodian.
one of my clips, I jump up and it puts me out of the map, and I'm like staring down like, what? Did I just land outside of the map? So yeah.
That's tragic again, my fellow rebel. Sorry. I mean, it's not my fault, but okay. Yeah, so this is a nice little ledge up here. I did first person because I didn't know if it would give me a better viewing angle, but I don't think it really does. So I just do that right there and flip to the other side. But yeah, I think if you're defending, this is a nice little area. The only thing is people know about it, so you have to be very careful when you're up there, and you have to have better aim than I'm having right now, or else they will get you pretty quickly. In fact, I even know some players run into that area and immediately throw up a smart rocket or a grenade or something up there in case someone's hiding.
Right. It's especially hard to see when the rebels are up there because they kind of blend in.
Right. And that's their end. That's the rebel cargo area, so you're more likely to see them than Imperials. But here you are, and I think you're going to have a pretty good stand here because you keep avoiding all those little bombs and grenades.
I'm good at dodging.
So yeah, so we have established that this is our favorite map for the two of us. What tips would you give to someone who is not that great at this map, doesn't know it very well? What tips would you give to someone to try and get to know it better, get to play it better, the pros and cons of the map?
I mean, when it comes to playing the map, a good blaster to have, I think the one I'm using is the E11, which we covered last video. And it's a great blaster to actually defend with, especially from this spot, because you can shoot people that are on top of the Falcon. Some blasters don't really reach that length very well. The E11 does. And then if you're wanting to run and get the cargo, I love this side that we're on right now. Actually, I think it's the right side from the Rebels. And sometimes I'll throw a little blaster like a DL44 or something, and I'll usually, if you're in third person, you can switch sides, which helps you see around corners, which a lot of people don't care for because it's not first person. But I'm all about third person. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it helps a lot on cargo, especially going through those tunnels. It helps a lot.
It really makes a world of difference as far as your field of vision. Going into third person, you can see more around you and ahead of you than in first. And especially with the ability to switch sides between left and right.
Yeah, especially hiding behind something just for a second, and you can see them coming, and then you pop right out, you take them down just like that.
Yeah, and what you just saw was me getting annihilated from behind, which brings up a good point that you have to be careful when you are hiding behind something, especially in an area like this. There are multiple points of entry. So if you're covering one in defense, you got to be sure to check around every now and then that someone didn't come up behind you and annihilate you. Like, I just sacrificed myself to make that an example for this video. That was totally on purpose. I completely died on purpose for this video. You're all welcome. Now, what do you think about scan pulse? Because I see you're using that for this map. I think it's pretty good for the tunnels. This is a perfect example right here. What do you think about using it?
Scan pulse is my go-to, especially with cargo, just because before I go into a room to get the cargo, if I'm capturing, I want to know who's in it, how many people, if I can just run and get it really quick, or if I've got to kind of pick them off and then go get it. So I use that a lot on cargo, I think mainly on cargo, just because of that reason. Especially in these tunnels, it helps out a whole lot.
Yeah, and with a lot of corners. And I think the Hoth map as well, which we'll do at some point, some of the tunnels there would also be helpful to have scan pulse. And we'll be doing that as well. We'll be doing some episodes on star cards. Like I said in the first episode, we're going to be covering pretty much every aspect of this game that we can. In addition to the live streams, which brings up a good point, that our next thing we're going to be doing is a live stream. And we will be doing that via Twitch for the live element, and we will be putting that on YouTube afterward. So if you would like to participate in that, we'll tweet out the link on the Frontlines Show Twitter account. And you can see us do that live there. If you have any questions about what we're doing, we're just going to be playing the game and having fun. So maybe discussing some things along the way. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and in the chat, you can send those questions in. And like I said, we'll make that available on YouTube after the live stream is over on Twitch. So that will be coming up toward the end of this week. And you excited?
I'm very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Also, the little trick here, this is a certain area you can also hide in because people looking in have no idea you're there. But once again, you have to be very careful because sometimes people will just throw a grenade in there. Sometimes you're assuming someone's in there and they can't get out fast enough. Or you're basically cornering yourself. So you have to be pretty careful and better than I am and react better and not let people take the cargo. That's sad.
It helps when you have a friend playing and they grab the cargo and you wait back there for the next, cargo to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And on top of the Falcons, pretty great too. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully we'll see you at the live stream. If you liked it, you know what to do. You hit the like button. And if you didn't like it, then you can hit the dislike button. And in any case, I hope to see you subscribe so you can catch our future episodes as well. So, thank you, Josiah, for sending making this video possible and helping me out, and we will see you guys on the next episode.